What's up, lads and ladettes? How are we doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. So, we're going to be doing some mining today, but we're going to be picking a different island to go and mine on. We're going to go south, I reckon. So, we're going to go south. Now, we are at the archipelago, and there is a specific reason why I'm at the archipelago, and that's because I want to get specifically... I want to get Lysterium and I want to get oil. Those two very specific things. Now you might be wondering, Scott, why the hell are you going after such a small markup stuff? Because I do believe that Lysterium and oil are a good baseline. They're a good starting point, and not a starting point as in like, oh, you know, like you gotta start here. I mean, like, for me, they're a good starting point because I'm going to be keeping all of my stuff. In order to do a big crafting thing at the end of this month. I'm going to be doing like a big old crafting run at the end of this month, which is in like... Ooh, like... What day is it today? Oh, it's the 6th. For me, it's the 6th. It might not be the 6th for you. But I'm going to be doing a big old crafting run at the end of the month over on Twitch, and then that will obviously be coming across to here. So I'm hoping to get enough materials to make it worthwhile, and indeed, we are starting off with a poor Lysterium. Now, we do have... I've got to press J. I do indeed have myself a Lysterium mission, and I do have a oil mission. They will give me, you know, if I finish them, they'll give me... in total, like 4.5 PED in whatever I choose, which will be very nice. I do like the fact that I do have these missions, and I would like in the future to be able to do some more of the daily mining missions. That would be nice, but as it stands right now, I'm not all too fussed. You know, that would be a good thing to have. Or at least pick up and be like, oh no, I can get some of this, or I can get some of that. I know where to get this, I know where to get that. Because I know on FOMA, quite a lot of the things on FOMA, like, it tends to say, hey, this is what you're going to find. This is what this area has. So if you're after specifics, then it's always good. Now, we only have 15 drops today, ladies and gents. Only 15 drops. And I am sort of taking a gamble, just because I did see someone who was mining back that way. So I am taking a little bit of a gamble on this, but at the end of the day, I know this archipelago has exclusively oil and Lysterium. Now, the oil I could potentially just get for free, which I will probably look at doing, maybe. But then it'll take me a little bit to do it for free. To get a decent amount, but then I'll need to mine up the Lysterium anyway. I could switch it to just ore, which I might do next time. Like, you know, I could switch it to just ore. We might go to this island over here. It seems like, you know, because it's like the furthest, you know, I might be able to skim away with a little bit more. Am I expecting much from today's mining? Not really, unless we hit something big. Then we're probably not going to be getting anywhere close to TT value, like breaking even TT value. Which with ore and Lysterium, if you want to break even or profit, you need to hit those. You need to hit that break even in TT value, because the markup is like only, I think it's barely 105, but I could be wrong. I could indeed be wrong. It could have gone up. It could have gone down. It could be at fuck all. I know oil is like 101, 102, so you really got to get bang on. But these are very small mining runs. I'm only using... I'm using an F101. Oh, we got a small. So that will be a little bit more. That'll be a little bit more than before, so that's always good. I'm using an F101. Why am I using an F101? Because I am fully skilled in it, and I don't have to worry about that loss of depth. I will be getting higher ones as I go, but for right now I'm just sticking with the F101. It's a little bit cheaper for me. I haven't sunk too much PED into it, so it's all fine. The decay of that I'll just make back in sweat or my share payouts at the end of the week. But right now we are dropping 15 drops, which only comes out to 22.5 PED. So not a large stack of cash. Okay, not a large stack of cash. If I wanted to try my luck, I would do this off camera, and I would go with a... essentially, I would go with a... like, literally just a TT finder, or my Rookie Terramaster, which would be a better idea. I'll just go with my Rookie Terramaster and just do small drops fucking everywhere. You know, instead of 15 drops, I'd have like 150 drops. And, you know, that could give me that added amount needed to snag up a bigger percentage fine, or something like that. No, nothing. Alright, this is we're gonna be scraping it, I reckon. I reckon we're gonna be very much scraping it. We're not gonna get as much as I would hope. But I am thinking for my next mining run, if you guys are down for it, which, you know, definitely tell me if you're down for it in the comment section, is going to FOMA and doing a large FOMA run. Or even going, going to FOMA and doing a large FOMA run. We're going to stick with that. So if that's something you want to see, I'll go like the full bells and whistles. I'll get a decent enhancer. A decent amplifier. Some more Lysterium and some oil. We got Lysterium and oil. Both of the things that we want, which is always nice. So at least we'll have some stuff, because I'm trying to remember. It's basic filters. Basic filters is the one for these guys. With Lysterium, or like Lysterium and oil. I keep going to say ore. With Lysterium and oil, basic filters is the one, and I believe it's the one that I need. Basic filters is what I'll need for quite a lot of crafting stuff, if I'm 100% honest. Then there's also springs that I'll need to make, and that'll be from the muscle oil and animal eye oil that I'll be getting throughout the month. And there's a whole mass of stuff. Essentially, I'm gonna craft all of the things, and just hopefully make some good stuff of it, you know. And it's always a fun thing when you're able to make all of your stuff, or make a bunch of shit from the stuff that you find. It's just that little bit of added extra fun, you know. Some people might not find it fun, but I sure as heck do. I know that it was Arcadian Knight, because he does a lot of mining. Mining's like his favorite thing to do. He would make a lot of his, like, he would make his amplifiers and things like his amplifiers. Yeah, he would make his amps and things like that, which I think is really cool. You know, essentially making the tools that you need for your profession and all that sort of stuff, I think is fun. And I wouldn't mind trying to make some amps in the future. Of course, I would need a lot of extra other stuff. I will be doing some basic crafting to get some residue and things like that, which is very important, especially if you're crafting weapons. You want those weapons to be at full TT. You want those weapons to be at full TT. You could just go full condition and then hope that you get a full condition weapon, but I don't know if that would be cost effective. If one of you guys are a crafter, let me know if just going full condition is more cost effective than you know, getting the residue and things like that. Let me know, because I am curious. But we are slowly dwindling down our drops. We've got 7 left. And I might have to pause and unpause, and we'll probably hop over to these islands here. Nothing. Yep, so I'm going to pause, and then, you know, we'll be where I'm going to be next. Alright, so this is where we're going to be doing it. And if we do all 7 drops here, that's cool, but, like, you know, I'm going to try to go kind of here, and then round probably here, and then up here, and maybe here. And then we might do the last, what was that, 3 drops? We might try to do them up over here somewhere. We'll figure it out, guys, we'll figure it out. But, I'm quite happy so far. Now, I'm probably going to jinx myself, but we are at about break even with our cost. Our cost when it comes to probes. Yeah, so we are at about break even, so that's good, question mark. But knock on wood, I'm able to continue sort of... Ooh, it's getting windy outside. Knock on wood, I'm able to continue that. Really, I would only need like 3, maybe 4 drops that actually do its thing. If about 50% of my drops yield results, then sure, but not on my luck. Now that I've said that we're about break even, now that I've you know, decided to run my fucking mouth, then bad shit's gonna happen. And we're not gonna get anything. Come on. Tiny crude oil. Tiny crude oil. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna give us stuff, but it's just not gonna give us enough. That's funny. But, you know, it's better than nothing, you know? A tiny thing of crude oil is better than no thing of crude oil, you know? It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So I can't really complain. And you know, I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. When it comes to mining, it's all about. I mean, yeah, it's location, but it's also luck. It's RNG. Am I gonna get it or am I not gonna get it? Okay, so we'll drop. We'll drop here. I like dropping on rocky areas. You guys know me. You know I like to drop on mountains and shit like that. It always seems like the right thing to do. Oh, right between these trees. It's almost like, you guys ever play Fable? In Fable, if you find like a ring of stuff, then there's always good shit there. So let's see if the Fable method turns true. Come on. Yeah, we got another tiny crude oil. Another tiny crude oil. See, I've jinxed myself, and it's just going to give me tiny crude oil from now on. Why do I do this to myself, guys? Why do I jinx it? Why do I always jinx it? I'll tell you why. It's because I'm dumb. Because do you have stupid? Yes, I jinx myself all the fucking time. But you know what? It's fine. I can handle the jinxiness. And we're going to drop just down here. My cat wanted to come in. She was scratching. She likes to hide under the bed, so that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to drop here. And bada bing, bada boom. Come on. Hey, there's some Listerium and some oil. So how big is the oil? Oh, it's very poor. But that's fine. It was enough to give us a point in our mining challenge, so that's always good. And the mining challenges are another thing that I want, like, reason why I want to continue mining and things like that. Because more skills, am I right? More skills to pay the bills. And I want, at some point in time, to get a tower. I've never, ever gotten a big, like a tower, or I've never hoffed on mining, and I want to. I know I'd probably have to spend some cashola on things like the on the amps and things like that, but I would just love it. It would just be fun, you know, which is the whole point of this. You want to have fun, and I think getting like a big claim and being like, yo, I got a big fucking claim, and just like not bragging, but bragging in my social, like, guys, I got this. Like, I was watching, I was kind of just reminiscing a little bit, and I was watching a, Twitch is going off. I was watching a, Pig Bennis video, and, it was when he got his, I think it was like 28,000 ped hoff. And, yeah. It was like on a Vita Stone. And yeah, that was such a cool thing, so cool. And you know, I've seen a lot of people, you know, hit something massive while mining, while keeping in their weekly budget, and you know, just becoming hella fucking stoked, and then like selling it, getting deeds or whatever. Maybe I shouldn't mine near these things. I'll drop one on the other side of this little thing here, and then we'll do our last couple of drops around here, I reckon. I think nearly every island has one of these things anyway, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Hey, another group of trees, another flat area with trees. And it's like a big ring of trees too. So what we're going to do is it's not quite a ring, it's more of an egg. It's more of a cluster. Conglomerate, a flustercluck of trees. Okay, so we have 2 drops after this. Let's see if we can let's see if we can squeeze out just a little tiny bit more. Okay, we got some crude oil. And then after this, I'll just have to see how much I would have to sweat in order to make back the difference. Now, I'm not planning on selling my sweat until it's around about, like, 50k, like 10 to 50k worth of sweat. And I'm not sure if I'm going to straight up sell it to another player, or if I'm going to turn it into Mind Essence and sell it that way. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. So we got 2 drops. And I reckon we will go on one side of that island, and then we will do... So we'll drop there, and then we'll drop there. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll just have a look at how much we've got, and we'll probably call it a day. I think at the moment we're actually fairly close to... We're actually fairly close to break even. We are fairly bloody close. So 5, so 8, nearly 19 PED. And we spent 22.5, so that's not actually going to be too much of a difference for me to make back. If I don't get, like, anything on these 2 drops, it's not going to be too much for me to make back. So, it's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. Yes. Okay, so we're going to drop down, we're going to drop here. Actually, we're going to drop... we're going to drop here, sort of in this little bit here, and then we'll drop on the hill on the other side of the hill. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to drop about here, and hopefully we get some stuff. Come on, drop down. Come in, come in, come on. Oh, and also these are a really good spot to go if you want to find stone and stuff. Just throwing it out there. If you want to find some stone, this is a good place to do it. Like these places. Because then it's real easy to see. Good way to find fruit as well as running on the sand. Anything? There we got a tiny crude oil. Okay. Alright, let's get this tiny crude oil dug up. And we got one more drop. We'll do it on the other side and let's see what we get. So that, yeah, it's definitely 19, nearly 20 PED. So if we can get one more if we can get one more drop on this side, then we'd be pretty damn close to break even. I am happy with, like, if we don't though, I am happy with taking the 2 PED loss. I am happy with that. I can make it back relatively easily, so I don't mind it. Of course, there's fuel consumption to consider as well, so maybe an extra 50 PEC fuel consumption, maybe. But you know, it's all G. It's all G. Okay, final drop. Let's see where we come out at. Final drop. Get anything? Ah, cool. We found some Lysterium. Fantastic. So, while he digs that out, I'm going to get the old calculumificator out. And we're going to see where we're standing. Now, you guys might have noticed I'm no longer tracking on the videos what I'm getting. Essentially, all I'm going to be doing is just having fun, getting the stuff that I want to get, and just enjoying things. But anyway, so let's grab the 15.73, and we're gonna plus 6.70, 22.43 PED worth of materials, and it cost us 22.5. So I've really only got to sweat like 70 bottles of sweat to make the difference. Not even like 50, 60, something like that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, ladies and gents. And yeah, so we got more. We obviously got more Lysterium than we did oil. Well, hopefully, when we go up to Foma, we might be able to find like a decent chunk of everything. Obviously, if we get things like the Lysterium, we'll have to do a little bit of, not editing, but pause and unpause and things like that when it comes to drawing up that stuff. But yeah, I think next mining run we're going to be on Foma. That's going to be next week. And yeah, I hope you all had a good day. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and yeah, if you're a crafter, let me know, like, is it worth just going full condition, or should I get the residue? What do you think I should do? You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.